welcome back to Life and Beauty with Sarah. So today I'm back after a long day at work and it's 91 degrees outside in New York City. It's very hot, my face is oily and dirty, and it's time to clean my face. And so I'm here today to tell you how to wash your face. And some of you might think that's kind of funny for a topic for a YouTube video, because everyone should know how to wash their face by now, right? And there are actually a lot of different ways to cleanse. And today, because this is a K-beauty wacky trend, we're going to do how to cleanse the Korean way. And of course, we're not going to generalize. I'm not saying that every Korean washes their face this way, but I'm sure you've been hearing trending that there's the 11-step way that Koreans do their skincare. There's the 11-step skincare routine, which I haven't done yet, but I will one day show you how I do mine. In the same way, a lot of routines that trended was the cleansing routine. So there was the 3-step method, the 4-step method, the 5-step method. Mine is actually, wait, let me count. Mine is probably like the 4-step method. I like to change it up once in a while. It's not the same 4 steps that I do every single night, but this is sort of the basic way that you can start to really deep clean your face and make sure it's also moisturized and that it's also in good condition. And so especially when I'm wearing makeup, I like to do more steps than if I wasn't wearing makeup. If I'm not wearing makeup, I usually do maybe just 2 or 3 out of the 4 steps. But when I'm wearing makeup, I feel like it's more important to do multiple steps. What I've really found works well for me is to use an oil. And I know a lot of people are worried about using cleansing oils because it sounds kind of counterintuitive when you're trying to get rid of all the oil that's built up on your face throughout the day. Why would you want to put on more oil? But oil works really well at melting away any waterproof makeup that you have on your face. So I found that it's such a gentle way to remove the clumpy things, the mascara that's built up on your lashes. Instead of having to scrub away at your face to remove that kind of makeup, or an intense BB cream or foundation or anything like that, you just use an oil and it all melts away and works really well. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a cleansing oil to get rid of any makeup that we have left on our face. Then we're going to use a makeup wipe to remove that oil. Then we're going to use a cleansing water to remove anything that's left over from the makeup wipe and the cleansing oil. And then usually what I do is I rinse my face after that, and then I tone. So that's sort of like the 4 steps that I'll do. If I feel like I need to exfoliate or do a mud mask or anything like that, then that's also something that you could add in there. So first things first, let's use our cleansing oil to remove our makeup. This is the cleansing oil that I've been using for a while now. I'm actually at the very, very end of this bottle. This is the Face Shop's Rice Water Bright Cleansing Light Oil. It's the first cleansing oil that I've ever tried, and it's my favorite still so far. Rice water is really good for your skin. I remember, I think it was Michelle Phan's mom or something, that would, every time she washed the rice before cooking it, she would use the 3rd rinse, the water from the 3rd rinse, to rinse her face. And if Michelle Phan's mom does it and looks amazing, then I think rice water must be pretty good for you. So basically what you do is you do a couple of pumps of the cleansing oil on your dry hands and on your dry face. So there's no water involved here. And the reason for that is if your hands are wet or your face is wet, when you put this on, water and oil don't mix, so it's not going to work nearly as well. So basically what I do is I do a couple of pumps of this. And really we're nearing the end of this guy. Rub it between your hands, and then you're going to want to rub it on your face. And you just really want the oil to really sort of mix with any makeup that you're wearing, because you want it to really melt away. Get rid of any eyeliner. Okay, so now the oil is all rubbed in and all the makeup is sort of melting away. So the next step is to use a facial cleansing wipe. My favorite ones are actually the ones from Simple. The micellar water ones are so nice. Super gentle, non-irritating. But my mom went to Costco and bought me a bunch of these because she was like, they're so much cheaper. Why are you using the ones from Simple? So these are the ones that we have today. So we're just going to take one of these and we're going to wipe away all of the oil and makeup off of our face. So when we do this, we always want to start from the inside of our face and move outward. That's just like a general rule whenever you're doing skincare stuff, because that actually helps with the lymphatic drainage, I believe it's called. So that's just like, it gets rid of the puffiness and stuff in your face by massaging outwards. That's what I read somewhere, so it seems to work for me. Alright, so as you can see, we're already removing quite a decent amount of makeup from our face. And a lot of people skip the first oil step and go straight to the makeup wipe. And while that is fine if you're in a rush, like let's say I'm out late at night and I come home and I'm like, ugh, I can't be bothered to like put oil on my face and massage my face and all that right now, you can skip straight to the makeup wipe. The reason that I like to do the oil first is because it really seems to get the makeup out from deep within the skin. And the point here is to make sure you really remove all traces of makeup, because any makeup that gets left on your skin is gonna really sink in there, and let's face it, we don't want makeup to sit on our face for like days at a time. That's really gross. The third step that I usually do is finish up with some cleansing water. This one is from Nature Republic. It's the Jeju Sparkling Cleansing Water, and it has water that's fizzy from the Jeju Mountain Springs. And this really helps get deep into the pores, clean out any last little bit of stuff from the makeup wipe or from the oil. So what I like to do is take a little cotton pad and take some of this sparkling water. It doesn't actually look that bubbly when you look at it. It just feels like water, to be honest. Pour some on the cotton pad, make sure it's soaked. And then you're just gonna want to sort of gently wipe this along your face. I like to do it kind of slowly because I feel like that really helps the micro bubbles get deep down in the pores and clean out any lasting you know, makeup that doesn't want to go away. Some people use just cleansing water to remove their makeup, which I do too sometimes if I'm really lazy, but I feel like it doesn't do a fantastic job of getting deep down in there when you're wearing like a BB cream or, you know, foundation. I'll do it for just eyes, but if I'm wearing more than eye makeup, I like to do more steps than just the cleansing water. I like to use the cleansing water to sort of finish up. And so now your face should be really clean. At this point, I like to rinse everything off. You don't technically have to because you've used so many products to wash and clean your face that it's pretty clean. But I still like to do a nice rinse just to make sure to get everything. But since I'm not in my bathroom, I'm obviously in my bedroom, I just have a nice wet, damp washcloth. And I know this seems like a lot of steps, but to be honest, when you do it yourself, it shouldn't really take more than a couple of minutes, maybe 5 minutes tops, and you'll really see a difference. Your pores will be really clean, you won't have as many breakouts. The next step that I usually do is, now that my face is very clean, it's, you know, you don't want it to be too dry or anything like that, so I like to tone my skin. And a lot of people ask me what exactly a toner does. Toners are really good at balancing out your face. So after all this washing, your face can feel a little bit tight, a little bit dry, and toner just helps put moisture right back into your skin. It's very light. I feel like it also has helped brighten my skin. I just really like toner. I feel like it really works for me. It's something that I never go without. And to be honest, in the morning, I don't really wash my face unless, you know, let's say I didn't sleep well and I was sweating or something like that, then I'll wash my face. But usually, and I know this is kind of, you know, skincare blasphemy, but usually I'll wake up and I'll just put some toner on a cotton pad, wipe that along my face, rehydrate my skin with a moisturizer and sunscreen, and that's really it. I don't usually go to town on my face in the morning. I usually do the deep cleansing at night at the end of the day. With this guy, this is the Snail Bee High Content Skin. Skin is also toner, but a lot of Korean brands call it Skin instead. And this one I got as a gift from a friend, and I've been really liking it so far. It's not maybe like the most effective toner I've ever had. Doesn't do as much as some other toners that I've had before. And we're just putting that on a cotton pad right now. I'm almost at the end of this too. But it does a good job, doesn't irritate my skin, you know, very basic, good toner. But I wouldn't say it's like a, you know, holy grail product or anything like that. And so this, we're just gonna wipe along our face as well to tone our skin. Just like this. Feels so nice. And so after all that cleansing, if we did it right, this cotton pad should be very clean. It isn't always, but it should be. And so if you look at that, you'll see that that's a pretty clean tissue, right? Pretty good. And if you still want to stick around, there is something that I want to do today because of how bad the bags under my eyes are right now due to my lack of sleep last night. This is the Time Response Targeted Eye Mask from Amore Pacific. I got this a while ago, but I haven't used them yet because, to be honest, the skin under my eyes is usually pretty good. I don't have a lot of problems with it, but today that's not the case. So I'm going to try this on and tell you how it is. This is one side of the eye mask, and you remove the mesh part of it like that from one side. And I guess there's mesh on both sides. Since it's gel, it's very, you know, soft. So you remove the gel from the other side. And then, I believe what you do is you just apply it right under the eye, like that. Okay, one down. And then just apply that guy right under there. Alright, and then I believe you leave these guys on. Oops. Guys, it's really hard to do without a proper mirror. Okay, here we go. And then I believe you just leave these guys on for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'll see you back here then. Alright guys, so it's been 15 minutes, so I'm going to remove these bad boys. Here we go. Let's just say those were very hard to maneuver, but eventually I feel like I got them in the right place. And it felt good, didn't irritate my under eye at all, even though it's very sensitive under there, so that's good. Just patting the remaining serum into my skin. Feels great. What do you guys think? Does it look better? Are they less like, ugh, you know? Alright, and to finish everything off, we're gonna moisturize. So I'm gonna use my Super Aqua Cell Renewal Snail Cream from Misha. I like this because it's a nice light gel texture. Just gonna take some of that and rub it into the rest of my face that didn't get any love from the eye mask. And like I said, you know, we're always trying to move out away from the center of the face. Always good to get the neck too. Alright, and there we go. Happy, moisturized skin. That's nice and clean and ready for bed. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a great week and see you next time. Bye.